Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a great one here for you tonight. It's Antiheroes. Antiheroes. I'm probably going to eventually do a hero one as well. Technically, to sum up an antihero, it's someone that has that you're rooting for, but has very unlikable traits. Some are worse than others, but you still like them despite all of their baggage, basically. And this is going to be a little bit debatable. I'm going to have a couple of you all probably disagreeing with some of these picks, and I'm 100% fine with it because it kind of depends on what you think is one. But some of these are no question are, and then some of them are very debatable. And I would definitely. I mean, it's not the first person we think of when we think anti-hero, but technically anybody in the mob, it would be, well, not everyone, but all the movie mobsters are definitely in that category because, you know, you like them, you're rooting for them, but they've done terrible things at the same time. So, and Don Corleone, he is the Godfather, and everybody likes the Godfather. I need to go back and watch those films. They're just excellent in general. And let's see who number 2 is. Number 2. Who's going to take on Don Corleone? We should have got Michael as well, but I think I looked up Godfather, and that's all I got. And look. Oh, it's definitely Rick Sanchez, yeah, and he's definitely considered one. I've done some research on some of these. He is a definite anti-hero according to multiple. I did some research on some, made a list of TV anti-heroes and movie anti-heroes and comic anti-heroes, and yeah, a lot of results. So there's one in here that's kind of, he probably is more of a hero, but I just went ahead and put him on this list. But Rick Sanchez has been considered definitely an anti-hero by many. So, and there's people on lists that I don't agree with as much. Like, for an example, one that I do not agree with is Han Solo. Because Han Solo, he is kind of a, I don't know. I feel like he's not the best with ethics. But at the same time, he's not on some of these people's levels of just being an anti-hero. And this was the pick that I was kind of on the fence of. Archer, he's reckless. He's very crude. But he's not as bad as some of these other picks that I have. But Archer, Sterling. And I've only seen the first season. So maybe he gets better. And there's going to be some people that kind of definitely I don't know as much about, but I'm guessing by looking at it. And let's see who number 4 is going to be. And then there's some where, you just hit it right in the ballpark because it's not even debatable. And Tony Montana's definitely one. Definitely somebody I love this character. This character's amazing. He is the symbol of the American dream, but yeah, not the nicest guy. And there could have been some other ones I could have put in, but I didn't. But like I said, if there's any ones that you could tell me your favorite of this list, and then you can also tell me the ones that you don't agree on. But it looks like Don Corleone is done. And Venom is number 5. And I never knew Venom was an anti-hero. For the longest time, I thought he was always a villain. But I was wrong. After seeing Venom and Carnage and the first Venom, he is technically an anti-hero. And Professor's number 6 from Money Heist. Money Heist. And look here, double chokeslam there on Rick. And Tony Montana eliminates Venom. Just shows you that super heavyweight sometimes doesn't matter what you do. Agent 47 now, he was considered a video game anti-hero. And some of these other ones I didn't know about and I didn't really want to put them. Technically, I think Nathan Drake is because, I mean, look at how many people he wiped out. He wiped out a whole island in Uncharted 2. But, now there goes Agent 47. But Agent 47, no doubt, is a anti-hero. That's not even a debate, in my opinion. He's definitely, I mean, he's a hitman. I mean, but you play as him and you kind of root for him in a certain sense. But his profession is not a good one. And Deadpool's number 8. Deadpool at 8. Tony Montana eliminates Deadpool. So he's gotten some big eliminations here on Marvel. And number 9 is Ghost Rider. And I'm not sure about this one, but he was on a lot of lists. So, same thing with Archer. Archer was on a list that I did some research on. But I don't know a lot about Ghost Rider. But he is like definitely a darker Marvel character for sure. But I never really watched the Nicolas Cage movies. Always got a bad rap, so I'd never even bothered watching them. And they say the first one's okay, but the second one I heard is horrible. They need to do more of them too, for sure. And Vegeta's number 10. Vegeta number 10 definitely puts pride over everything. You know, he's reckless as well. I mean, this is a guy that I believe, if I don't recall, when he was fighting Cell, literally ran his son into the ground so he could get a hold of Cell. And look at Tony Montana with the eye rake. And Vegeta going after Ghost Rider. And Tony Soprano's number 11. And yeah, any main character on a show like Sopranos are definitely going to make the list. And the Professor has been eliminated. And Tony Montana is going to join. And number 12 is Loki, and I know technically he is a villain, but right now he is an anti-hero. And on the show Loki, he is an anti-hero. But he is technically a villain. This is one that's kind of, I mean, he has been in both before. Same with Vegeta. Vegeta's been a villain before too. So, and like I said, some of this I just did some research on. I don't, like, honestly, they said Han Solo was an anti-hero. So I don't recall. I mean, I guess he could be. And Nacho 13 from Better Call Saul definitely won. No question there. I'm glad we can finally get Nacho on here. So. Look at Tony Soprano. I still need to watch that, but I know how it ends, the show ends, so the Punisher definition. He's the perfect definition of an anti-hero. And look at Ghost Rider, man. He is just continuing his wrath here. And Vegeta has been eliminated. And Bender's number 15. This is one that I did research on, and like when I was looking up the list of TV anti-heroes, Bender's on a multiple list. So I don't know a lot about. I haven't watched Futurama in forever, but I mean I know Bender's not the nicest guy ever, but he's not like Tony Soprano at the same time. I wouldn't think. Or the Punisher. I mean the Punisher. I mean he just drops everybody. That's his problem. It's not that he goes after bad people. It's how he's not like Batman, where Batman, doesn't kill. That seems to be one of the biggest things on these guys. And Travis Bickle, definitely, number 16, from Taxi Driver, which is a great movie. And definitely, he is like, in almost every movie list, he's top 5 of anti-heroes. So, and look at Bender. Oh man, Bender dropped. Loki has been eliminated. There was 2 attires for Travis Bickle. They had the one with the mohawk as well, which that was attire too. So I didn't bother putting that one on, but it actually would have been cooler. The John Wick is number 17. Like I said, if you're the good guy, but you just take out the bad guys, and, don't do the proper thing, you're definitely not like Batman turns you into the police. I mean, that's a hero. Spider-Man and Daredevil, they don't like killing. So John Wick, he does not care. And like some even had Rambo on the list, and I'm like, even with Rambo though, it's kind of in like a self-defense sort of way most of the time. Most of the time they're coming after him. And John Wick has been eliminated. Travis Bickle as well. Tyler Durden, definitely one from Fight Club. Oh man, I broke the first rule. Crap. I need to stop doing that. I broke the first and second rule. Someday I'll learn. It's a trick. It's a trick every single time. And it's on that bar of soap as well. That soap salesman, Tyler Durden. And Ghost Rider, man, he is taking out everybody. Punisher is next. And number 19 is Jax Teller. And I don't know anything about Sons of Anarchy, but he's in a motorcycle game. I'm pretty sure he's an anti-hero. I've only seen like 3 episodes, and it's been highly recommended for me a bunch of times. And Tyler Durden eliminates Nacho. And number 20 is Rorschach, definitely not even debatable there. Definitely, he's actually my favorite DC hero. I don't know, Batman's awesome too, but it's between those two. He's an anti-hero, Rorschach is. And looks like we went back to slow motion. Rorschach, you don't want to be the villain of this Rumble, do you? It started when you got in here. But it could be somebody else, though. I have no control over this, unfortunately. So, and it will stop in probably in a few minutes. It's not as bad as usual. It doesn't look as bad as usual. And Bender eliminates Rorschach, so there goes Rorschach. And we'll see once he gets back to the line. And there goes Ghost Rider. Man, Tony Soprano, man, he ain't playing around. And number 21's Billy the Butcher. Another situation, you know, he's the good guy, but he kills. I mean, definitely gonna, and not in self-defense either. That's one thing. I feel like Rambo's more in self-defense. Even in the first movie, I mean, they drew first blood. You heard him say it yourself. And Billy the Butcher, man, one of the greatest characters from The Boys. I just watched at the time doing this, which by the time you see this, it'll be really later, probably. But I just watched the first 3 episodes, and oh my goodness, of season 3 just premiered. Yeah, it was crazy. And Kaiba is number 22. I'm going to consider Kaiba definitely. There's always that anime guy that's you like, but he you know, he doesn't stand with the main good guy. And Kaiba would definitely be on that list, along with Vegeta. There's always that one guy that doesn't really hang out with the main good guys, but you like him and you think he's cool. But he doesn't follow a moral compass, really, I feel like. So, like I said, if you guys disagree on any of them, just let me know. And 23 is Jack Sparrow, and this was on multiple lists. And I can see, you know, he's kind of, you know, not trustworthy. But at the same time, I could, you know, he is kind of a hero, though. But at the same time, he does look out for himself a lot. And he has wronged a lot of people. I mean, but he's, like I said, there's a big scale of what we're considering anti-hero, because like the perfect example is the Punisher, but Jack's not as, you know, as high as on that list as the Punisher for sure. And 24 Saul Goodman, definitely. He's a shady lawyer for sure. Man, Tony Soprano, he's been wrecking everyone, man. Look at this. Ever since I gave him that Sheamus moveset, he doesn't play around. I went right after Jack Sparrow. And there goes Jack. So Jack's been eliminated. Billy the Butcher trying to get Jax Teller out. Look at Billy the Butcher. Oh my goodness. A little bit of combos there. Why not? Funny how it went back to normal speed once Rorschach got eliminated. And 25's Peacemaker was a villain, technically anti-hero now. From the Peacemaker show. I could have put Vigilante in there, but Vigilante, man, he just he has no. I mean, he could be one, but he's kind of crazy. But I feel like they're making Peacemaker anti-hero, even though he's technically a villain. I think in the comics. And John Cena does a really good job with the role. He really does. I'm not the biggest John Cena fan at all. And Tyler Durden eliminates Tony Soprano. So Tony Soprano has finally been eliminated. He put on a heck of a show, though. Eliminated multiple people. And Thomas Shelby is number 26. Thomas Shelby. From Peaky Blinders, same situation with mob type of character. I haven't seen all of Peaky Blinders. A lot of people like that show, and I think I watched season 1 and I just never got back to it, but it's kind of like really long, the episodes are. There's only like a few, so I need to get back on that show. Because I think the final season's coming soon. I need to try it out and see if I like it. There's a bunch of shows I need to watch though, so maybe I'll get to it, maybe I won't. Look at Bender. Smashing. And Walter White, definitely definition of anti-hero. 27 from Breaking Bad. And Bender could be in trouble here. Thomas Shelby. And Bender is going to finally get eliminated here. Oh, there goes Tyler Durden. Jax Teller gets rid of him. Oh my goodness. And look at Jax beating the tar out of Thomas Shelby. And Dexter's number 28. Definitely anti-hero. Look at Saul, man. He has been putting on a show. And Omar Little, yeah, from The Wire. Definitely deserves to be on this list. Omar basically robs dealers. But he has, like, yeah, he's a crazy character. I mean, like, all of them will be sitting out on the street and stuff, and all of a sudden you'll hear him whistle, and they'll all start running. And they'll say, Omar's coming, Omar's coming. And, yeah, he's a great character. And as for, like, a street code, he'll snitch. I mean, that's a pretty bad thing to do if you, I mean, well, technically that's not an anti-hero trait, but, I mean, when it comes to the streets and stuff, that's something you don't do, and he just does it. He does not care. He'll help the cops out in the show, and but at the same time, he helps himself out more. A great character, and if you ever get a chance to watch The Wire, make sure you do. I mean, Dexter, The Wire, Breaking Bad, all those shows are really good. They're in my top 10, all three, I would probably say. I don't know about Dexter. It kind of, like, after season 4, it kind of really goes downhill. At number 30 is Berlin. Yeah, definitely. Berlin is crazy, man, from Money Heist. And we are down to these characters. A lot of great characters here. And Walter White's done. Look at Peacemaker, man. Oh, man, Dexter slips out of the attitude adjustment. Oh, my goodness. And Saul has been eliminated by Thomas Shelby. Man, Peacemaker and Dexter, they're having a battle. Look at the double team. Oh, man, on Omar. We're down to 5 people. Marry me, I'm single. That's all I'm seeing. That's all I see in this crowd. Man, a bunch of desperate people in this crowd. And it's not even like go out with me, I'm single. It's marry me. They're going straight to the... I mean, you talk about cutting, being straightforward. I mean, they don't even know who you are and they want to marry you. And there goes Thomas. He has been eliminated. And Omar is probably going to go next. And, oh, man, I want to see a Dexter versus Peacemaker showdown. That's what I want to see. Oh, it might not be that. Dexter has other plans. Oh, and Peacemaker, though. Oh, man, a headbutt with that helmet. And like I said, I know Peacemaker's a villain, but they're kind of making him to be an anti-hero, and that's why I put Loki in here as well. So now in the comics, I'm pretty sure he's always a villain. But the show, I'm going by the show. That was a weird move for John Cena. since I'm assuming he has seen his moveset. Oh, man, I like this Dexter versus Peacemaker matchup. Berlin. Oh, man. Throws Dexter into Peacemaker. Look at Berlin teasing Peacemaker. He might pay for that one. And yeah, look here. Oh, man. I'm hoping it comes down to Dexter and Peacemaker, but I don't think it will. Yep. So it's going to be Berlin versus, oh my, on an, uh-oh. Dexter hanging on though. Oh, man. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. This is nice. Oh, man. And those two they've already tried to get each other out once, each one of them, and it didn't work. Berlin on the ropes. I think it's done for Berlin. We're going to get that showdown, hopefully. Yep, Berlin is finished. So, Peacemaker versus Dexter. Let's go. Down to 2. Dexter knows judo, so he could actually go toe-to-toe with Peacemaker. Without the helmet, you know, he could go toe-to-toe with him. I think he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, if I'm not mistaken. Plus, he's an expert at getting rid of you. Oh my goodness. Peacemaker's tapping out, but this is not a submission match. Uh-oh. And Peacemaker, I think he's got it. He's got it. Yep. And Peacemaker wins, which, like I said, he's a villain turned anti-hero, and I'm fine with that. You know, I'd probably like to see Dexter win. Dexter is like the poster child almost of anti-heroes, especially television-wise. But Peacemaker, you did a great job, but unfortunately, you're not going to WrestleMania. You're too reckless, and Vigilante's definitely not going. But you're not going. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Cena. Go do another movie. You're not going to WrestleMania. No way, Jose. Go do another movie or another show. You're not going to Mania. I'm tired of all these movie stars just coming out of the blue and being in the main event. Yeah, I was talking to you, Dwayne. I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. It was a lot of fun. I thought it really turned out well. And I will see you all later. Thank you all for dropping by. Make sure you let me know who is your favorite anti-heroes and who do you not agree with on this list. Like I said, some of them were definitely debatable, but some of them straightforward, not even a question that they are. But I'll see you all later. I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. See ya.